Hi, welcome back to Hayden Gallery. We are now involved in our spring exhibition at the gallery. So let's take a look at what artists we've got on board this time. So Ali Maki, she's the second time she's exhibiting with us. She's a local artist, really delicate pieces. Sandra Moffat. Several times we've used Sandra Moffat, but she does do these waterscapes. Her work is so detailed when you get close, it's quite layered. So they really have to be appreciated when you see them in real life. Further along, we have got Suzanne Davis, very, very new to us. Lovely lady, very, very simple pieces. They're beautiful, really delicate. Sue Jones, obviously, back again as usual. Can't get enough of Sue Jones' work. These are just incredible. Absolutely, the detail, the patience that she has for these pieces, amazing. Anna Pellin, very interesting because these are collage. She paints the backgrounds, paints little flowers, but then she collages either material or magazine pieces on top of it. Very, very popular. Vanessa Bowman, I love her work, totally love it. Very spring-like, all the little crocuses, the birds in the picture, this is just so detailed. They're very, very illustrative. Richard Wadcock, the quality of his work is incredible. One of those artists that the more you see his work, the more you're drawn into it, and you just don't get bored with his work. It's moody, but the tiny little flecks in his work is, I just love it. Let's take a look at Melanie Gomans. Melanie is from Cambridgeshire, and very typical of Melanie is the really, really delicate detail that she has in her work. She does a lot of trees, but this time we've got flowers. Obviously we're going into the spring moment, so yeah, just subtle colours. And again, once you see them in real life, you'll see the subtle texture in the background and then all her delicate paintbrush strokes over the top. Absolutely superb, love her work. John Button. Second time we've had John Button in. He lives in Sweden and but sells mainly in England. And yeah, love the delicacy of his work. David Brain, oh my gosh, lovely David Brain. Again, quite illustrative, but the pure delicacy of his work, the pigment, he grinds his own pigments. It's all watercolor, and he layers and layers and layers the pigments one on top of each other. And yeah, the subtlety of these figures, the subtlety of these dogs, you know what they are, you know they're people, but you don't need too much detail in them. It's really cool. So this is David Brown's work, new artist to us, first time we're exhibiting him. Absolutely love the texture on his work. It's incredible. The paper's very, very thick. So yeah, again, in real life, it's one to actually really take note of what he's doing in there. Bridget, we've just done our podcast on Bridget, so we're showing quite a few of her pieces in the gallery this time round. Hasn't been painting for that many years, but the quality of her work, the confidence that she has in the palette, the paint strokes, yeah, really impressed with Bridget's work. I was telling you about David Brain, and round here, all the way around here, is his wife's work. So these are three of her pieces. This is Jane Brain. A little bit more detail than David's figures, but the quality, I don't know, it takes you back to a time, the simplicity of life. Love it. This is spring, this is summer. It's a lovely, lovely quality of work. Helen Cass, first time to exhibit her. The detail, the patience this woman must have for her pieces. This is all fine pen work. And oh my gosh, I don't know how long this has taken the woman to do this work, but it's incredible. And it has a little texture in it as well. I mean, I think this one is painted, ink on paper, but it's, oh my gosh, look at this. detail in there. It's just so fine. It's just incredible. And Marion, good old Marion. Sorry, Marion, didn't mean to say good old Marion, but Marion does it every time. This is her new collection. Every single piece I could put in my home. I just love them. Absolutely love her work. Tamara. She lives on the Thames. As you can see, she paints water. This is a new development for Tamara. She's gone from, this is a traditional style of Tamara, but these are new pieces. They're a little bit more blocky, a little bit more simple. Love it, and there's some drawing going over the top as well. Really love it, absolutely. The colours, subtle, beautiful, consistent, just, yeah, she's incredible. Okay, so this is just a small selection of the work that we're showing. So, you know, you can't appreciate the quality of the work unless you come into the gallery, see it in person. You're welcome anytime, open 7 days a week.